Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Fix. We are the odds couple. His name is Mike Brenner. My name is Peter Loshak. Today's March 1st. March Madness technically refers only to the NCAA tournament, but as far as I'm concerned, once the calendar turns, that's March Madness.
I totally agree.
All right, so we're starting things off. It's Wednesday afternoon. We do a lot of these where we take a look at some Thursday college basketball games that tip on Thursday. We take a look at them with Joe Gavazzi from WinningSportsAdvice.com on Wednesday afternoon. And the selection of games that we're going to take a look at today are a little bit tough. Yeah, sometimes the games we look at early, I feel like I have a good lean on, and that these games confuse me a little. The first one is Rice and Marshall. Yeah. And this is a tough one because both Rice and Marshall have been pretty impressive teams, right, Mike Brenner? Yes, Marshall in particular has been 9-2 ATS at home, and Rice 8-3 ATS on the road.
Yep. Both it's that time of year, Pete. This is crunch time. Got a lot, on the line right now. So
right.
Both teams are going to be bringing it, whether you're at home or on the road.
So, but on the other hand, there might be a circumstantial stuff here that favors one team or the other, which I haven't looked into, but maybe Joe Gavazzi has. Right now, it's a competitive line. Yep. Marshall -2 at home. I don't know. These are both teams that I vaguely wanted to bet on for most of the regular season. Yeah. Now they're going up against each other late in the season. I'm going to pass on it for now until we hear what Joe has to say. What do you have to say about it, Mike Brenner?
I'm probably going to pass on it for the moment, but you've had a good feel for Rice, and Joe's had a good feel for Marshall with that run game with D'Antoni as the coach. So I'm anxious to hear what Jumpin' Joe's got to say, and who knows, we might jump in that car and ride to the bank with him.
All right, I'd be leaning Marshall at -2. Joe Gavazzi, what do you like here?
If it's Thursday and it's Marshall and they're playing at home, we're right in the Cam Henderson Center with them. D'Antoni, with that running game, has had a spectacular run as a favorite. None more spectacular than playing at home against conference foes here at Cam Henderson, where they're 18-7 against the spread. If that's not good enough for you, consider the fact that when they're playing at home off a win, they are now 17-3 against the spread. They did beat Charlotte Saturday night. Now, Marshall has further motivation. They trail Rice by 1 game in the standings, and of course, making the top 4 cut in the upcoming CCT is very important to both teams. Filling out our home-road dichotomy, Rice has been dominant against the weaker teams, the sub-500 teams in the CUSA race. But when playing the only 2 greater than 500 teams they've faced on the road, ODU and La Tech, they've lost by 6 and 10 points, respectively. I like the home-road dichotomy that is Marshall here at Cam Henderson in CUSA play, especially off a win. Marshall, definitely the play, especially at this price, which, by the way, I do expect to rise.
Yeah, and maybe the reason it's so low is because Rice is coming off of an impressive win against Louisiana Tech at home. Yeah. Like you said, on the road, it's a little bit different. But, I mean, look, anytime you're beating Louisiana Tech by a margin anywhere, you're a good basketball team, right?
There's no doubt. But you know what? Joe mentioned something very, very important. It's a factor that Marshall has every reason to want this game. They're 1 game behind. That home crowd is going to probably go crazy. I don't think Rice will overlook them whatsoever.
Right.
I think Rice is going to bring it. But I think that run game may just wear Rice out towards the end, and D'Antoni increases that number of cash-in tickets at home ATS.
One of these teams got to come out on top. I think you might be on the right side here. Joe Gavazzi from WinningSportsAdvice.com. Give a plug for your website.
My pleasure, as always, guys, and it is WinningSportsAdvice.com, where there's always sporting news that you can use, including free selections from time to time. WinningSportsAdvice.com. Until next time, good luck, guys.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Have a great day.
Well, this episode of The Odds Couple is over. But if you give us a like and click SBR's logo at the bottom of the screen to subscribe, then you'll get all the upcoming videos as soon as they come out. And don't forget to take advantage of our website. There's free picks, live betting lines, and sportsbook reviews and ratings guides, and a whole lot more. Check it out now.